Let's hear from the crowd.
Your team
Make some
is
noise for
banning.
yours truly.
Your
Wipe out
team
all
is
the
banning.
injustice in the world.
We are glue.
Little goo, big mischief.
Magic is my life.
Your team is picking.
And yeah, hello, beautiful people. The first match of the day is here, and it is gonna be between Zohan versus Denzin. Denzin onto the right side, and Zohan onto the blue side.
I will
And
choose
if
my
you look
own
at the
path.
drafts here, it's pretty decent, right? It's pretty basic stuff. And look at that, Arlet and Farsa has been picked. Farsa, it is going to be a meta pick. And about the Arlet, right? He does have those counters right now open. The thing is, the Phobius is there, right? Even kind of like a Rubio is there, but then again, I should be audible. The game sound should be there. Yeah, and the wrestler against an Arlo should work, and there you go. Dusty Mizu onto that YSS. The thing is, the Batsia is open, and YSS and Batsia Wombo is way too good. That the Batsia will sustain every single damage, especially into the late game. And YSS, man, he is just a farming demon. He will be way too level up. He will be level 15 around 9 to 10 minutes if it's good. If they have the early lead, yeah, that's the thing, right? YSS, every single time I have seen him in the rank games, this little guy is already level 15 within 10 minutes. And yeah, this is gonna be the Sunny Spool here. And look at that, the Zoshin has been picked. We have been seeing Zoshin way too much here. Especially into the higher tier teams, the elite leaderboard teams are picking that Zoshin, and into the mid lane Zoshin. When there's a Farsa, when there's a Kadita, personally I don't like that, man. Zoshin late game potential is not there. She is a little bit squishy. And if the enemies goes for that radiant armor, right, the damage won't be there. That's what I feel like. But survivability is there. She is kind of like a utility mage here. But I do personally prefer a burst mage like the Farsa, right? She will one shot every single thing. If she gets that set, if she gets that, a wombo combo onto the enemy. And yeah, we are gonna see a Dushan here. Dungeon here will be picking a Dushan. Okay. Dushan hyper way too soon. So the thing is, the Lance slot is open, right? Lance does counter a good YSS, and even the Arlet, even the Dushan. And Lance is in the meta, especially after that buff. So a Dushan pick here. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. And look at that, the Talia will get banned, so no more kidnappers here. It's really annoying when that Kadita kidnaps you, right? Is she just gonna flip your ulti and kidnap you? You just know when there's a Talia on the map. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is the amount of heal she does. And to your whole team. She will be sustaining, she will be providing that CC, and she will be, the thing is, she will be having that kidnapping skill as well. And Van has been banned here. Okay, teams banning those Van.
Always on the way.
Your team is picking.
Matilda Airlines from Dungeon here. Okay, right now they're looking strong with that Matilda. They have the late game here. They have the burst heroes, two burst heroes, and both of them are magic dealers. Is it going to be a Khalid Rome here for Zohan? It seems like. And even the Irithel is open, right? But they will go for a Ranger when Irithel is open. The enemy can pick an Irithel, and Irithel with that Matilda can have the highest amount of mobility here. That's three people magic here for the team Dungeon here. Onto the red side we have team Dungeon, and onto the blue side we have Zohan. MEAX Zohan. And we will be seeing a Bruno when Irithel was open. Honestly, I wanted that Irithel here. Like Irithel would have that, ganked advantage onto that. It would have that lane advantage onto that ranger as well. And she has that mobility, so she can just run away. And with Matilda, it would be their bread and butter. Honestly, Dungeon team here. But we'll go with that Bruno. I don't know, man. Khalid roam. It might be an Arlet roam as well because we do see some Arlet roams. Let me just see the emblem. Okay, the Khalid is gonna roam here. The thing is, Khalid roams, especially after the nerf. It's not that good. It can zone out the mid laners, but there is a Matilda, right? So she will be providing the dashes. But Khalid will be in a little bit of pickle here, it seems like.
Welcome to MOBA.
And yeah, here we are into the land of Dawn here. Dusty, Ezo, onto that YSS. It is gonna be Zohan versus Team Dungeon. Dungeon is in the red, Zohan is in the blue here. And look at that, Khalid doing Khalid thing, surfing around the map, providing that vision. Even that Zerchin will harass that mage here. Mage can go down here if they get, but no, the bird form is there. Khalid, look at that melt onto that Khalid, but mage here is losing that mid lane farm here. She won't be level 2. Zerchin freezing the mid lane, and Khalid providing that vision, slowing down the farm because guess what, guys? They have that YSS, right? So YSS already took his red buff. He is on to that neutral keep. He will go for the Letho as well, and it's not old Letho, right? I'm on that old Letho back into the game here, harassing that Farsa yet again. She's not gonna be level 4 here. They can harass the Matilda, and even the Khalid is level 4. We can see a first kill here onto that Troll Lord here. There is no flicker, double kill for Zohan here if they want more. Khalid healing up in the middle of between of the two towers, right? And yeah, Zoshin will take the goal here. Will harass this Lucian. Lucian is not level 4. Lucian does not need that level 4 currently, but the thing is, she is behind the level here. Farsa can go down if the CC connects. The CC is there. Farsa, Troll Lord. Is he trolling or is he getting gapped here by the Zohan? 3 people already down. The advantage is 2k. YSS might join the fight here. He does have that board. The stun is there. Matilda goes down as well. Tension here. They need answers. Eesh. They need answers here. How will they contest it? That's the thing. YSS is level 5 already. All the neutral keeps are going down. Lucian going for that blue, but look at that. Khalid is already there onto that position. They will harass this Lucian. It is going to be the second blue, and he is not level 4. Tension looking for the answers, but there are no answers. Khalid gets that kill here. Tower might get that Arlet, might have overextended. Even the 8 billion Terizla is coming here. But yeah, Lucian, no level 4 at the moment. Doesn't even have a second blue here. Khalid can go down, uses that Sand Blast once away. The flicker has been invested here by the Terizla, but no, Khalid will escape. YSS will continue to farm. He is going to be level 7 soon, and it's not even 3 minutes. Lucian is onto that level 4. Terizla goes down here. They are onto that Matilda. Lucian finally gets that blue buff, but at what cost, right? He died 2 times already. Oh wait, he died 1 time already. The Terizla did invest a lot of utilities, and they failed to get that. Retribution is there. Zochin steals that, so Lucian is struggling here. Matilda is not level 4 here. She can get harassed, especially against that Khalid, because Khalid is onto the damage. Troll Lord goes taken down. Even the Jushin gets here to help them. Jushin goes down here. Bruno trying to provide the chip damage here, but they are under farm here. Bruno is level 4. Matilda uses that guiding light here. Jushin inside the turrets gets that kill of Nike girl. We all know what that means, right? We all know Ranger choking that Bruno at the moment here. Yeah, 9-1 goal lead, 4k. YSS level 8 here. trying to steal the Lucian farm. They are onto that Bruno. Bruno onto that 1 HP, but Khalid will take up the kill here. Inside the turret, he doesn't care and he will just heal up right here. Back to full HP. That's the power of Khalid here. Biases can 1v2 here at the moment. The stun is there. Matilda needs to pop that ulti way too fast, but no. They will decide to back off. Farsa flying outside the map at the moment. And Lucian, man, he is looking for the farm, but Biases took all the farm. He killed his teammates. Ish, man, 11-1. It's not looking good. 68 goal, man. Lucian is just waiting for his blue. He does realize I cannot, but look at that. Zohan right now. Ish, man, they do realize the blue will be here. They are full 3 people here. Teresla kind of, he could have pushed. They cannot contest this. Teresla could have pushed it, Khalid all over the map. He is hiding to the red buff, so no buffs. And Teresla can go down, especially if the RLS swipes the flow. He does. Teresla starts to... You don't take a fight, bro. You don't take this fight, especially when they are level 9 here. And yeah. At the same time, Biases will get the kill here. What was that? The lag was insane. The lag was insane, man. Lucian and Khalid, man, they were able to provide that early game, advantage for the Biases as well. The Biases, they have the full early game potential here. Bruno trying to do something, trying to quote the damage, but no, look at that. Lucian damage is there. Bruno already down to that half HP here. And yeah, that's going to be the second total as well for Zohan at the moment. 12-1, the lead 10k gold is going to be there. It's 5 minutes and Biases level 10. 5 more to go for that level 15, man. The Teresla will try to push onto the bottom lane, but look at that. Zohan onto the top lane, gets the kill between the turrets. Alex gets that Farsa as well. 1-for-1. Lucian trying to do some fast and moves here at the moment, but no. He will get clapped by that Khalid onto that roam here. Mid lane turret can fall down. Teresla pushing the bottom lane, so that's one objective here for the team Dungeon. But at the same time, the mid lane turret will fall and Biases will take the second tier onto the top lane as well. So yeah, the objective games is here. It's 6 minutes and the tower shield has gone down. Okay. The Farsa did pop that ult to clear the lanes, but no. They are taking the final turret here. And look at that, the Wombo combo, man. Zohan here harassing the whole team. The Bruno is trying to play safe. Only 2 kills onto him, but he need that gold. The Lance was open. The Ethel was open. Teresla still pushing onto the bottom lane. It is going to be 1v1. And Teresla kind of doing a massive amount of damage here. But now Dusty is already way high. The thing is, he is way ahead, right? He is going to be level 13 here. And it's 7 minutes, level 13. Says, oh, Khalid goes down. Lucian finally redeems him. Even the Arlis goes down. This might be the break the team Dungeon was looking for. But look at the damage. It is going to be 2 MMs here for the team Zohan, right? So the late game is strong. And Biases is just pushing. He's just pushing, taking all the farm. He will take the third turtle as well here. They can go for the Lord, especially when the mid lane turret is not looking healthy. That's the thing. Nah, Teresla, man. Teresla damage was there. That's the thing, right? So they can onto the late game. Says already gonna be that level 14, man. It's gonna be 8 minutes here. Zoshin harassing that Teresla. You really see that. And Matilda is here as well, but no. Look at that. Khalid providing that damage. Matilda trying to save them. She was a little late. She is under feed here. The roam has the highest level here. Khalid initiates inside the turret. Matilda pops at all, but nah, I'm not going to take this fight, especially when we are behind in the troll here. Zohan, they will be pushing for the turrets here at the moment. They will get the topper inhibited turret here. Alas wipes a flow here. Lucian trying to clear the lanes. Khalid joins the fight here. They are onto the back lane here. Turret trying to help, but the next batch of minions is here. So yeah, Dajin will survive a little bit longer, especially when the next batch of minions are here. But the thing is, on the top lane, we do see another Teresla trying to put in the turret. But it looks like, yeah, Team Zohan will lord this game here. Yes. The YSS at the end, he was close to, I think, level 15. Was he level? He was already level 15, and it's going to be 8 minutes. could have been better, right? We had a team onto the day number one. The thing is, on day number one, we had a team who ended the game around 8-11. So yeah, it's still good. And yeah, range onto that 65 Indian position. Johan will move towards the top 128 teams, and Dajin, man. Sadly, your journey ends here. And yeah, don't you guys go anywhere. We will be right back with the second match of the day.
Sunny, hello. Hello. Hello.
tail's been itching for a
Your
real
team is
fight.
banning.
They call me a hero because I saved my nation from falling apart.
Your team is banning.
Has awakened.
To me,
Your
fun
team
is all that
picking.
matters.
Thorns remain,
Your team
should
is
petals
picking.
fall.
Power of Pegasus!
Value in me?
Your team
You
is
should.
banning.
Let's hear for the crowd.
Born by
Make
thy
some
wish,
noise for yours
guided
truly.
by lantern's light.
Experience the euphony
Your
of
team
suffering.
is banning.
Let's go.
Your team is banning.
Payback
is
time.
And yeah, sheesh, man, we are back, and this is gonna be the match number 2 here in day 3. And it is gonna be between SBI versus Unfallen. And look at that, Lance is there, the CC is there for the SBI, and even the Zushin. But at the same time, if you look at the counter picks, right, they had and Parrot, right? Not even the Harrod, they have a Daddy Fedwin here. And let me just tell you, the Fedwin, man, he is way too good against the assassins, the taunt that he provides. And the Badang is there as well, so the wombo combo potential. They do have a Dranger, and why they did ban anything, so the bans are on point as well. Okay. Yeah, I was unmuted. Sadly, I just realized that I was unmuted. Thank you for that random comment, Legal Mantis. Yeah, she sets the voice. Holy shit, man. I know your names, man. I know your names. We do have to see, but we will have a Tidwell here for the SBI as well. Okay. The thing about Tidwell is he will die at least 2 to 3 times, right? Before he will be able to provide those perfect sets. And before that, the team SBI, they will have a hard time here. Are we going to see a Drawd here? The Drawd here will melt everything, but the thing is, they have a Lancelot, they have an Assassin, so the backlines are not safe. And Novaria can work, especially if that Novaria hits those. The thing is, Novaria is the real sniper, right? We all love a good Novaria that snipes the enemy, and Novaria against the Lance will work, but the only problem, the only complaint that I have is Novaria needs to hit those shots. If she doesn't, it's kind of like a useless pick here, but both the teams, man, they have a solid draft here. Like, it is a 50-50 in the draft right now, and it will be up to their rotations as we move into the Land of Dawn. Like, both of them, they drafted perfectly, and even the bans, you can see in them the bans, right? The other ban was on point. The Farsa, even the Farsa. Like, the Farsa had that mobility with that bird. But we just have to see the synergies here, the rotations, and even the wombo combos. Whichever team gets those on point will win this match, because in my opinion, the draft is equal. And yeah, we are here into the Land of Dawn. Team SBI started beating it. Okay. Proud of you, man. And yeah, Team The Unfallen. Will they fall here? That's the thing. Your Frankenstein already providing that vision here. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me just check the emblem. Badan. Yeah, Badan should be the roam here. Novaria gets that head. Okay. SBI Cloud already low onto that HP. And the lane pushing is there as well. So yeah, that's the thing about Zushin, right? She will freeze the lane here. We might see a fight as well. Novaria misses that star. She will miss that XP at the moment. So yeah, SBI have the upper hand here. They are harassing both the players at the moment. Novaria getting actually 0 by. The Novaria lost all of his HP at the moment. This might be bad here. He finally gets that, but she doesn't even get that. Novaria lost all the first lane. Tidwell pushing that lane way too deep here. Novaria, we have been there. She missed that star as well. The second lane might get missed out. That's the power of Zushin here. At the same time, Novaria, she is finally that level 2 at the moment. And we have a first blood onto that Arlet. We missed that. So SBI are having those winning lanes at the moment. Novaria kind of missed that XP. She is still missing that XP. So it is going to be a little troublesome at the moment. But the Fedwin is going to be level 4. So will the Lance is ahead into the XP. And SBI here providing that vision. The taunt is there, but then push the wall. You might see the first blood. Not the first blood. You might see a first blood here from the team Unfallen. But now Tidwell escapes with that flicker at the moment. A flicker has been invested. But nah, man. They're still good. They're way too good. 1000 goal lead. And they might see a kill here. And Lance gets that kill onto that Novaria. They will go for the total straight away because the mid lane is way too weak here at the moment for the Unfallen. CC will provide the vision. Tidwell is joining the fight. He will be level 4 if they're able to secure this turtle. So the wombo combos can be there. Let Badan trying to do that. Granger can change the game here if they're able to steal that. But no, Granger gets that. Okay, Granger. Granger gets that turtle onto the back line. We do see Zushin all alone. providing that CC to two people. Lance goes down here. Unfallen secures that turtle without a retribution. They are still contesting for a fight. This might be a bad fight, especially when their team is down to HP. Unfallen, man. They were able to get this turtle without retribution. Ranger, a perfect rotation. Bruno was unable to take the gold trap as well as the turret gold here. So it might be a bad fight. Ranger trying to get that stats, will get the gold lane minion as well. Tidwell all alone. This might be bad here if the Badan is able to get that level 4. And the warrior can snipe here. This is her moment. But look at that. Look at that Tidwell providing that shield for that Novaria. Fedrin trying to contest for the Litho as well. And it will go towards the Lance. So yeah, retry battle. Where are the Lance? But Ranger onto the mid lane trying to get those stats here. He will get those. The thing is Novaria is giving the stats to that Ranger here. They do realize Ranger can lead them. The taunt should be there as well. The slap is there. Retribution battle. Fedwin gets the upper hand. Is it melted as well? There is no slap. Badan trying to punch a wall. SBI dissolving them. Alice wants a fight here. Sweeps the floor. Gets the kill. Novaria pops at ult as well. And it's a 1v3 trade here. SBI with the better hand. But they did lose their hyper. And the blue buff. Right? And the Ranger is still alive, farming up, getting those kills. Not even the kills, getting those stats. The stats are gonna hurt. Stats are gonna hurt. It's already hurting that Bruno Trollo. And he is for Hunter. Hunter as Hunter. I'm just gonna say Hunter. To just rage bait you guys. Sheesh. The Ranger, and he's gonna carry his team. His team's like Unfallen. Ranger is their last hope, and I think the SBI should realize this. They need to mark the Ranger, and at the same time, Harlot providing a perfect vision. Novaria gets 3 people here, and that just made the radius way too big, right? And Ranger shots are hitting. Bruno will go for the top lane, but if they take this turtle, they have the goal here. Badan gets a 2-man ulti. Harlot sweeps, uses that flicker. Jimmy goes down at the moment. It will 3-man ult, but where are the damage? The damage is getting melted down. Retribution dead goes towards the Fedwin. They will get the turtle as well. Novaria sniping sniping that Zushin. So she is having that point of a revenge here. And yeah, Unfallen will take the mid lane here. Bruno failed to take the top lane, but he will take the goal and the gold trap. So it's kind of like equal at the moment. We can see onto the gold lane. But yeah, the Unfallen are having better trades at the moment. Arlet can harass that Cloud, but he will be the one to get harassed, get manhandled. TC pops that ult. And yeah, Arlet runs away. Fedwin onto the back line. Can get a taunt here onto that CC. Badang is here as well, but no, CC runs away. CC onto that first kill as well. So no, Arlet won't jump that. But at the same time, the Bruno is onto the top lane, right? He can get 2 hits onto the turret and the turret will melt. Will he go for the... At the same time, the bottom lane turret has been melted by that Ranger. And he is into the mid lane to get the stats for the late game. So yeah, in the objectives, Unfallen is ahead. And yeah, Certified Wet Boy, man. They need an answer for Certified Wet Boy if they need to win the game. SBI, what will be their answer? Lance pushing the side lanes, that's a good call here. He could have hit the turrets a couple of times, but no. Okay, onto the top lane. Arlet gets manhandled, gets taken out. Trollo gets that kill. And let's not forget, Bruno Power Spike is crazy as well. He is onto that 2 kills, trying to melt that Badan. He is onto that Badan as well. CC is there. Badan goes down. Fedwin trying to soak up the damage. Yet again and again, Team SBI, they are taking the better trades. Yeesh. The thing is, Bruno is farm up. The snowball for Bruno is here. Okay, Fedwin gets harassed here. Ranger leaves him all alone. Unfallen taking the bad trades here. It seems like the synergy is not there. The Badan Wombo combo is not working. Novaria needs those items. Third turtle may go towards Team SBI. They can easily take this. There is no retribution. Bruno farming up. The thing is, the Bruno has snowballed. He is already onto those 2 items. Look at that. 2 items, so he will melt every single thing, even the Ranger. Ranger did go for that Stripe Piercer, so his damage is a little bit low. He is going for the late lane. Sentry lands onto the back line, trying to get that Badang, but no. No kill. Novaria is not clearing the lanes. Onto the bottom lane, we can see a 1v1 for both the MMs. But no, Ranger, certified wet boy. He did sense the Ranger did sense the danger. And yeah, onto the top lane, Lance gets that kill. Badan trying to punch the wall, but no CC. Ezo will take the red buff here. And on the top lane, they are onto that Fed win. There is a taunt there, but it won't be helping. SBI are dominating this game. They gets that Badang as well. Badang is getting melted here. He is onto that Thunder build. He needs that antique and that dominance for what Tidwell finally providing that stealth. The CC is there. Ranger trying to do the damage. Tidwell goes down. Novaria pops that ulti. The thing is, Lance had go down here, but no. The thing is, the turret will be the one to go down. It is 8 minutes. Bruno trying to get that turret. Look at that snipe. So the damage from Novaria is there. But the thing is, they are missing that wombo combo. So Badang is set melted. Badan pops that ulti. But where are the damage dealers? Bruno uses that flicker beautifully as well to to live to survive, to live for another day. The thing is, there's too much CC, right? So the Fred is taking push around, getting that taunted around here. And yeah, Team SBI are looking for this turret onto the bottom lane. They can initiate, especially with the Tidbit flicker ulti. But now Ranger will clear the lane beautifully as well. Look at that, 3 people, 3 onto the bush here. Conceal pop as well. They get that onto that Badang. Okay, Badang finds them out. And they can be onto that Zoshin here. 3-man ulti here. This might be the fight they were looking for. But where are the damage dealers? SBI will get wiped out here. Add to the team fight. Fedwin trying to chase. Can go down here. CC right now testing them, but no, a perfect count here. SBI gets taken out here. CC, nice try, man. And this might be bad, especially because a lot is here. It's the game about the synergies, the wombo combo. Whichever team gets that combo first will win this. It seems like there are... Hit the Lord, man. Hit the Lord. The warrior, hit the Lord. Your team needs to get this Lord as fast as possible. Unfallen, man. They did able to get the Lord because of the perfect set. Badan was able to get that 3-man onto the ulti, and Ale just swept the floor with them. And he has swept the floor towards that Fedwin. Fedwin uses the taunt and will slap him. And that was the whole wombo combo onto the blue buff here. They might have been over aggressive here, SPI. They should have realized the Lord is there, right? So why not contest for the Lord, especially when they're ahead? But lane sinking might be a problem. That's a fat lane onto the bottom lane. 3 turret minions, but at the same time, mid lane, neither of the team is contesting. They are checking the bush, trying to get the vision. Novaria gets 3 of them, so this might be huge. And even the Novaria gets that snipe onto that Zoshin. Arlet onto the perfect position. He is onto the backline and sweeps the floor with that Tidwell. Tidwell will get melted down, but not before getting that Badang. Tidwell sacrifices his cells, but yeah, he will get 3 people here. Oh wait, he will get 2 people here at the moment. DC onto the backline, can go down, but the Ranger, there are no stats. Ranger gets that glance as well. But the mid lane minions are there. Okay, the mid lane turret is not looking healthy. SBI, man. The thing is, if they give an inch here to Unfallen, the Unfallen will take the whole map here. They are down to the last turrets. The top lane turret is still standing. But yeah, the Tidwell, like I said, man, he has to die at least 2 to 3 times to provide that sets, and he is providing that sets here. The game-changing sets. The frontliners were already defeated onto that fight. He do have those... Wait, he doesn't even have an item. He has a fleeting time here. Just imagine with those items, the amount of survivability he will have. He will be soaking up the damage. Both the teams, man, they are kind of equally matched here. It is a game of chess, right? Whichever loses their tool will die here. Lands onto the top lane. And no, Novaria misses that snipe here. And look at that Ranger stealing that creep here. But onto the bottom lane, Arlet will get stuck here. Will get killed. Badan trying to protect his friend. But no, he will go down as well. That's a double kill. Fedwin onto the bottom line trying to get that kill. Oh, Novaria snipe was there. So the snipe is there. Fedwin trying to soak the damage. The taunt is there. TC onto that low HP, but they need to clear the mid lane. They will. The Ranger Novaria snipe is actually working. They can melt the enemies onto the late game. Look at that. All the lane will get clear as well here. A second still from the Novaria. The thing is, this Lord will decide the future of both the teams here. Whichever teams get this Lord will be able to win the game, will be able to close a game, and we might see that Pitbull is second taunted up, uses that second skill to run away Arlet into a good position. He can get that Bruno off guard with that petrified as well. The cutscene play is there. Arlet will realize that gets caught yet again and he will go down. It is going to be 4v5. The Lord damage is there. CC might be the next to go down as well because she is way too deep. Badan pops at her, lands onto the bot lane, trying to kill that Ranger. It's a 1v1 take. Tidwell gets that 3-man stun here, but at the same time, Tidwell can go down. Fedwin taunt is there. Will they get the slap? No. Team Unfallen decides to run away. They do realize they are low on HP here. The thing is, Bruno can take the Lord, Lancelot cannot, especially without the, buff Lord. But onto the top lane. The top lane would have been,
Red team turret has been destroyed.
The turrets are falling down, that's the thing. The Tidwell man with a beautiful, beautiful set. That was a 4-man set, but no, Pedrin did survive. It was not a Pedrin, I think it was that Badan who survived that. Ish, another team fight here. SBI are losing their tool. They might get melted here at the moment. Rager providing a free damage. The Sky Piercer gets taken out, but it is going to be double kill here. Lancelot onto the bottom lane gets that kill onto the Novaria. Where is his Maniac here? One turret minion is surviving. Lancelot onto the bottom lane onto that Ranger. The wind has been used. The turret providing the damage, and Ranger can reverse this. Ranger gets that double kill, but the next minions are here. The Lord is marching down. A flicker ult onto that Ranger. Certified red boy loses. SBI will move towards the round number 128, the top 128 teams, and they will be against Zohan. So yeah, the journey can end soon, honestly. But yeah, SBI moves towards 128 here, and their next opponent is gonna be Zohan. And yeah, we will be right back with a short break as well. Let me just invite the next teams.
Time and tide wait for no man, nor girl.
Let's make the whole world green and lively. To me, fun is all that matters.
We are glue.
Little do, big mischief.
Payback time.
Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
Welcome to Grok's castle, tiny friend.
Where the light shines, flowers will bloom.
And yeah, hello, beautiful people. We are here, and this is going to be the last match of the day. And the thing is, the match number 3, it got walked over, right? Sadly, it was a walkover. Ish, but if you look at the picks here, okay, a Drot, a Lancelot, and a Farsa. Okay, blue side, they are looking way too good, but let's not forget the red side, they do have a Minxie. A Minxie and a Tufa and a Zoshin. The amount of CC that these guys have, it's gonna last them till the end of the days. Now, the Lancelot is gonna have some tough time, especially if he doesn't have that fast hands, right? But let's be honest, Lancelot's users, they have that fast hand. They might be able to defend. They might be able to, execute perfectly. But the glue, the fluorine, the MM, the thing is, the blue team, right? They are more of a MM focus team, it looks like, because they banned that MM. And Ethel is still there. Ethel, Genja are still onto the map, and we just have to see what will get banned. It is going to be an Arlet here. Arlet do zone out that Mincy way too good, especially onto the XP lane. And Grot onto the XP lane does work as well. So we just have to see how it goes.
They call me a hero Because I saved
Okay,
my
a
nation from
YSS.
falling apart.
Okay, blue team, they do realize that the YSS is open. And there is no hyper here for the team Forever 9. So they will be winning the YSS, but that just opened up Irithel onto the battlefield. Will Forever 9 go for that Irithel? Because Irithel onto the turn patch is broken. She does have that mobility, but no. Are they going for a hyper, and that too a Martis here? So the early game is going to be strong. The mid lane is going to get choked. You might even see an Alucard, and the Alucard here will work. But the thing is, that will make the team a little bit late game oriented here. Forever 9. I don't think so. They want this. Ish.
3,000
And we will see a Martis here. Okay. Martis didn't pick up, and we will see a Ranger when Irithel is onto the battlefield. Ranger do get hard. Not even the hard counter. Can you get the medium counter by that Irithel at the moment? PCG, they need an XP laner as well. The Dragon is there, the Lapu Lapu is there, even the Uranus is there. Lapu Lapu, I would like to see a Lapu Lapu against a Mincy. And the thing is, the Mincy will have a tough time, it seems like. We will see a Lapu Lapu. So the Lapu Lapu Mincy onto the XP lane is here. So yeah, it is going to be a battle of legendary XP laners. Mincy does have the lead on to the late game, but early game he have to play safe. He have to hook those minions to get that XP. And the last bit is the for Forever 9. And they're going for a Harriet against a Ranger. Harriet does work, but he does struggle as well, especially onto the early to mid transition scene. But once he get those items, he is dancing all over you, hitting you with those balls, getting that shield, and yeah, definitely, let's not forget, melting you on the way here. Harriet, Irithel, both of them work, especially, right? Because they have those mobilities, they have those speed and dashes. And Irithel, at the same time, have that damage reduction as well.
Magic is my life.
Okay, Harriet on to that flicker. Okay, that's good. Sheesh. That both the teams, man, they are looking good into draft, but a little bit counter pick is there for the team Forever 9. But we just have to see how the execution is, because it is a game of rotation, synergy, execution, that wombo combos, and let's not forget the neutral objectives. It's so damn good, especially into the early game, right? If you're able to get that early turtle, early neutral objectives, you will be ahead in the farm, and at the same time, you will have that power spike way too soon. And if you get that power spike way too soon, you will have that snowball effect, and you will carry your team to that victory. So no more defeat for you. So yeah, neutral objectives. That's the name of the game here. And yeah, we will be going to the land of dawn pretty soon. Like, it is still on to the golden screens, and look at the beautiful skins as well. Lancelot skin is beautiful. It is looking the best. Even the Kufra collector is kind of, lacking behind. It seems like. But yeah, Lancelot skin, man. It is. It. I will be buying that skin, man, now. I will be buying that skin.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Ish. We are in the land of dawn here, and at the same time, okay, both the teams will help their hyper as well. Zochin, their emoting. The thing about Zochin is she will be freezing the mid lane, but there is a Farsa. Farsa can clear the lane, can take those minions easily, but Rod here providing the vision. He can go down. It seems like, yeah, he can go down here. We might see a first blood. No, the flicker will get invested here. Will give them the second chance as well. Okay. And yeah, onto the mid lane here. The Kufra will poke him a little bit. Zochin trying to steal the lethal here. But Lancelot will use that retribution to secure that vantage point here at the moment. So they will have that extra vision. Kufra can go down here. But no. Zoshin, we hardly seen Zoshin providing that full damage here. But onto the bottom lane, Ranger is choking up the lanes here. Harriet might have a hard time as well because that's the lane freeze, right? Harriet have to be out of his comfort zone here if he needs to get those minions. And look at that, Harriet will be the one man handling Ranger. Wanna be yours is on low HP. Drot joins the fight. This might be, but there is no retribution. Martis is already level 4 here. They can contest his fight here. The wall is there. Harriet. Eesh, that was a nice dash. But onto the mid lane, the 2-Fra and Zoshin Wombo Rombo was there. So they get that first blood onto that Farsa. Lancelot providing that vision. He is level 4 as well. And 2-Fra jumps. That's a perfect jump. That jump literally saved that Zoshin. And Martis onto that Ranger here. Can get the kill here. Uses that ulti. He is super fed up here. He is hunting for that kills. His ulti can go down here. Zoshin provides the Sishi. And even the Lancelot goes down. That's good. Lancelot gets taken down here. Martis already fed up. He is onto that one kill. The turtle is here. And yeah, Forever 9. They should conclude for it. Okay, Mincy is helping them as well instead of zoning out. 2-Fra trying to be into the wall. And Mincy provides a beautiful ult as well. They got the turtle and they are contesting for more here. This might be a bad call, especially when the Lapu Lapu is here and they get punished. Tama onto that 2-Fra gets taken out and onto the bottom lane. Both the Emmons will farm up securely. Drot uses that ulti but sadly misses. The Farsa ult is there. Harriet escapes onto the run edge. Joshin provides the double CC. 2-Fra onto the backline, jumps but misses. Misses that ulti as well, but Farsa will get punished yet again. The thing is, the Drot can go down here. If they have the damage, the Drot could go down. Mart is trying to farm up here. 2-Fra provides that vision onto that Lancelot. They are thinking about an engage here. They are delaying the farm, waiting for the Martyrs to come in between. But yeah, look at that, the reset. The buff has been reset. They can take a fight here. It is going to be a 3v3. Zoshin will provide the CC. The 2-Fra will provide the CC, but no. Forever 9 decides to go back here at the moment. They want to gank onto that MM lane. Harriet will most probably take that farm as well. Ranger checks him onto the bush. Misses that Sonata, but Lancelot will miss that retribution. Martis onto that fine speed here. And even Zoshin can get caught here. The CC is there. Martis gets that kill. Oh wait, Martis Ring gets that kill here. 2-Fra misses that second ulti yet again. 2-Fra can go down here. Zoshin is already down. It's a 4-man gank here. Even the Mincy is here. He is inside the turret. Misses that second still. The Drot wall is there. Mincy can go down at the moment because Lapu Lapu is here. Pops that flicker wall. Gets that stun onto that Harriet. Harriet goes down. It might be a wipe out, but no, 2-Fra and Zoshin survives. And this might be a free turtle here. Blue team pulling up the shots, coming up into the game here. They might be able to win this. The thing is, Martis does have the early game advantage. Okay, the CC, the perfect synergies. That's what I was talking about, guys. It is up to those synergies. It is up to the communication. Lapu pops at all, so does the Farsa, and they did get the kill onto that 2-Fra here. Okay, Ranger right now getting those stats easily. Zoshin trying to rotate without a 2-Fra. It would have been punishable, but there were nobody for the Team Blue to punish them, sadly. But at the same time, the position is perfect here for Forever 9. They are checking the bush here. Zoshin can go down, especially if Drot pulls that ulti. But no, both the tanks missing that ulti. Harriet will harass them. They are onto that Letho. And yeah, they are contesting for that Letho. Martis should get that. Yeah, so they just have an extra vision. Lapu Lapu. But onto the bottom lane, the Drot goes down. Zoshin providing that CC. Already used that ult, but there is no minions. They will be able to get the gold trap, but no minions at the moment. They can try to push it. The Harriet is still there with the 2-Fra. Even the Farsa joins the party, and look at that LZ checking the bushes for that Kufra. They do realize the Kufra is there, so we need to be careful. But at the same time, Mincy will not contest for the top lane. He will just clear the lane and go back, try to farm up for the late game as well. But look at that, Justin might be low here, providing that vision for the drought. The next turtle will spawn on to 20 seconds here. But at the same time, it might be a 5-man onto the turtle because Harriet is here. They are sacrificing the lane here, and they are onto that Zilchin here. This might be bad here. Lance goes down here just before the turtle spawns. This might be a throw here for the blue team. Vinci puts them onto the Gacha. Misses that ulti, but the sun is there. Fasa pops at ult, melting that Mincy. But at the moment, the CC is there, but there is no anti-heal at the moment. Martis can join the fight and get those spicy double kills at the moment. But yeah, blue team, they are able to defend this, it seems like. The thing is, the Lancelot was down. They could have gone for the turtle. Martis will secure the turtle. Fasa pops at all, but she is bit behind. Onto that, Harriet gets that kill onto that Lancelot. Harriet might go down here. He is onto that HP, but no. Forever 9 initiating that fall. Mincy pops at all. Ranger joins the fight. This might be bad, especially if that are a beautiful hook, a beautiful combo. Forever 9 are looking for that wipe out here, but Farsa runs away. They can push the mid lane. They can push the bottom lane, but at the same time, the bottom lane, the minions are pushing that, so yeah, they will get the turret onto the bottom lane. A 1v1 turret onto that. Harriet still dancing away. A beautiful hurt. Farsa goes down. And Forever 9 are still pushing for the mid lane here. Harriet dancing away. Lancelot trying to protect the lane, but it's too late. He can lose his blue buff as well. 2 turrets, 5 people down. Forever 9, they are looking strong to take the lead as well. Okay. That was good. That was. I'm proud of that one. I'm actually proud of that one. I am actually proud of that fight. But at the same time, man, Forever 9, they will be pushing the bottom lane here. They can get this still onto that Lapu Lapu, especially if they're able to get that CC. Harriet pops at all. They are inside the turret. Zoshin trying to snatch that, but no way. They didn't get that. The thing is, they can still contest for this turret, right? But the drought with the concealed play. Will he miss his ult here? That's... no, he misses that ult yet again. You need to pop that wall before you ult. That's the synergy here. Even the Kufra is onto the back line. He is all alone at the moment. Nah, he was all alone. They could have punished that Kufra, but no, he just runs away with those balls. Lancelot in the bush will get that kill, but no, Harriet jumps away, pops at a Lapu Lapu. Harriet dashes onto the Lapu Lapu walls. Lapu Lapu still sustaining onto the back line, but he gets melted down by that Martis. Martis onto the back line, trying to get that Farsa. Farsa trying to escape. Retribution has been used, but no, Farsa will be getting out. Master is still hunting down that Ranger. Ranger trying to zigzag is there. Pops that ulti onto that 1 HP. Where is Impure Rage when you need that? But no, Ranger having those zigzag moves lives another day. But at the meantime, look at that sneaky Mincy trying to push onto the top lane. Martis trying to steal the farm, and Lord is here. Why are they not going for the Lord? Forever 9? They do realize that we have the Lord here. Mincy was trying to push the turret. They can push the turret. They can take the Lord here. But at the same time, yes, Forever 9, they realize that we can take the Lord, and they will be taking the Lord. Harriet should pop his ult to, just melt down the melt down the Lord. But at the same time, Mincy onto the backline, onto that Ranger, hurts the air. Ranger survives once more, but I don't think so to Rot should. Rot pops at all. The 3-man ulti. Lancelot follow-up is there. Gets the double kill. 2 for 1 trade here. Lord might get the kill as well onto that Kufra, but no clutch steal coming in from the Lancelot. They get the Lord, they get the triple kill, but Mincy stabs that Lancelot to oblivion. And yeah, Blue team, they might be in the lead here. They are contesting for the turrets. They have the Lord. Lapu Lapu onto the bat lane. Havoc onto that 1 HP. Lapu Lapu misses that stun, but not that H2. And will get that Harriet. Not before that Harriet takes the perfect trade, right? The Harriet was... Wait. The Harriet was not able to kill that Farsa. So it was not a perfect trade. Harriet loses its life. And the turrets are falling down. Forever 9. They are in trouble. The red bells are ringing. They need to defend this Lord. And the Lord has been slowed down for a moment. So yeah, if they contest this Lord here, the shields will go down at the moment. They are onto that Zoshin here. Uses that HC Grot, pulling in inside the turret. He can go down, especially if that means he hold. The stun is there, but no. Means he able to use that passive Lord. Already hitting that mid lane here. Martis goes down. Eesh. The thing is, they are 2 people hurt here, but that means he failed to pop that a little early, but they were... The thing is, they were able to get that kill. Harvick saves on that 1 HP. Ranger choking, trying to get the turret here. It is against a Zochin 1v1. Out into the air. The top lane turret can go down as well because Lance is focusing on the turret. The Harriet pops at onto that Lancelot. The dashes are insane. The wall was there from the Rot. Misses an ult once again. It is 0-4 for the Drought for the ults, but guys, who is counting? Martis might have been lagging, but there is no pauses. There is no restarts. Your connection is your own issues, guys. Martis did lag, but at the same time, it looks like he is fine right now. He can always bring the game onto the lad, right? That might be a pro gamer move. Only the pro people use this move, right? If you're throwing, if your team is abusing at you, just have a fake timeout, have a fake lag moment, and then you're perfectly safe. For more tips and tricks, follow Sunny. And yeah, Lancelot versus Lance. Oh wait, Lancelot's what smartest? We hardly see that. Rot wall is there, but no. Harriet dashes again. Ish, Mincy onto the backline, can get that Ranger. Ranger is lucky. Kufra pops at all. Lapu Lapu onto the backline as well. And Zochin harassing that Lancelot, will survive onto that 1 HP. And even look at that Martis, man, providing the amount of CC here. Even the Lancelot onto the back lane. Harren pops that ult, Drop onto the full HP. Misses that ult 1. Drop. That's the 5th time you missed that ult. You cannot afford to miss that ultis, man, especially at this stage, especially at 14 minutes. It is going to be a best of 1. And you guys need to win this because it is a straight elimination here. It is 5-0. It is 5-0 right now. Not even 4-0, 5-0. And the Lord is here. Let's just focus on the Lord. Both the teams should contest for this as well. Okay, Kufra jumps. He did provide the vision here. And the Lancelot has already started. The Ranger should help here if they need to melt it. Even the Farsa. But the Drought providing the perfect vision here. Kufra will tell them that enemies are taking the Lord. Martis trying to take a detour here. Will he able to win the Red Tree battle? But no. Wait, he is here. The retribution is there from the Lance. Lance steals the Lord. Means he pops at all. That's a 3 people on the ult. But where are the damage dealers? Harriet joins the party. Zoshin trying to provide the CC as well. Flicker gets used. Farsa pops at ult with that flicker. It's a 2v1 trade here. Forever 9 are getting melted. And Mincy trying to do some damage. But no, Ranger will be the MVP. He has the confidence, he gets the Maniac, and he will get this win for his team as well here. LZ recalling, that's the spam of the victory here. They did secure the Lord, they get that Maniac, what else do you want? And yeah, congratulations for the blue team. The name is a little difficult, so I'm just telling them that's a blue team. And yeah, they will be moving towards the top 128 teams. And I think with that, we are done with the matches for today. And yeah, one of them was kind of like a walkover. And so yeah, with that, I will be taking my leave. Sayonara.